Here's the SQL ladder, where we start easy and climb our way to complex queries. Select from, you have a table, you select the fields you want from the table. The where clause, you still select the fields that you want from a table, but you only consider rows that match a certain criteria. The order by, you want your results sorted by the value of a certain column, can be ascending, can be descending. Limit, you don't want all the results, you want a limited set of them. The group by and aggregate function combo for summarizing data. Now you can have group by clauses without aggregate functions, but every field you're selecting must be present in the group by clause, which makes it more rare. Anyway, aggregate values for a certain field, for example, the sum of salaries or the average of salaries, and then group them by another field, for example, the department. Pretty useful when you're trying to do layoffs. Having, this is like the where clause for grouped data, where you have some criteria or condition to filter out results. Joins, when you're combining data across multiple tables, usually by finding an intersection between some columns across these tables. Subqueries, you can embed one query in another query. For example, when you have the results from one query, but you want to filter on them by matching values from another query. Case statements, this is useful when you don't want to select the raw value for a column, but rather transform it based on a series of if-else-like logical statements. Window functions, when you want to do calculations on a window of rows around a current row. A common example of this is the rank function, which has to be used in combination with the order by. If you include a partition by within the rank over, then the rank resets for every value in the partition. Common table expressions, they are a way to use complex subqueries by giving them a name, kinda like you would for variables. And finally, the follow query, when you want to stay updated on content like this.